Hello, welcome to our daily V News, and here come the headlines.
President Trương Tấn Sang pays official visit to the U.S. French language newspapers seek ways to promote French across the world. Vietnam Youth Forum kicks off in Hanoi.
President Trương Tấn Sang arrived in Washington on July 24th, beginning his official visit to the U.S. at the invitation of President Barack Obama.
President Sang was welcomed at the Andrew Airport by U.S. Ambassador to Vietnam, David Scher, and representatives of the U.S. Department of Foreign Affairs. U.S. Assistant Secretary of State for East Asian and Pacific Affairs, Daniel Russo, has said President Sang's visit is an opportunity for the two countries to enhance their cooperation in regional strategic issues, including the EC issue, and also for the U.S. to step up cooperation with ASEAN. During the visit, the two sides will compare notes on climate change issues, especially on specific areas that the U.S. can cooperate and help Vietnam. In particular, the Trans-Asia-Pacific Partnership Agreement will be the prominent topic during talks between the two heads of state. Upon arriving in Washington, the president met with Vietnamese embassy staff. He said that Vietnam and the U.S. can work together to further their cooperation in economics, education, science, national defense, and foreign affairs. Both countries are now seeking ways to enhance their relations on the grounds of mutual respect and benefit. The state leader declared that people back in Vietnam will continue supporting the embassy. He also said he had confidence in the staff's ability to fulfill their tasks assigned by the Vietnamese party, state, and people.
Prime Minister Nguyễn Tấn Dũng has lauded the Vietnam Journalists Association for its contributions to socio-economic development over the past 63 years. The government leader had a working session with the association's Board of Executives in Hanoi on July 23rd.
Prime Minister Dũng asked the association to make the National Press Award more attractive while expanding external relations to foster friendship and cooperation with foreign colleagues. Chairman of the Vietnam Journalists Association, Thuận Hiễu said, since its establishment 63 years ago, the association has kept growing. It now has over 19,000 members and chapters across 63 cities and provinces nationwide. In the coming time, it will actively work to ensure all of its members fulfill their assigned tasks without breaching professional etiquette and engage in more social activities. The Prime Minister and leaders of ministries also commented on the association's proposals to enhance its future role and position.
Leaders of French language newspapers in nations where French is not popular met in Hanoi on July 24th. They consider ways to promote the use of the language across the Francophone community and the world at large.
Participants from Central Europe, Eastern Europe, and Southeast Asian nations shared difficulties they are facing in the environment where the French language is not popular. They acquired the International Francophone Organization's suggestions to maintain and develop their operations. They also share views on how to work in the media and publishing field in the multicultural and multi-language environment. The event is part of a special plan initiated by the International Francophone Organization in 2012 to develop French language newspapers in countries where French is not an official language. The three-day event is co-hosted by the International Francophone Organization and Le Courrier du Vietnam Daily under the Vietnam News Agency.
Overseas Vietnamese youth over the world joined in exchange activities with young people in Ho Chi Minh City at a summer camp that opened in the city on July 23rd. Let's have a look.
The camp aims to connect domestic youth with sons and daughters of the Vietnamese community who live and study away from the homeland. Nearly 40 overseas Vietnamese from Laos, Cambodia, Thailand, Russia, Bulgaria, Slovakia, and their local peers will visit relic sites in the city. such as the Vietnamese History Museum and Reunification Palace. Besides Ho Chi Minh City, the 4-day camp will include trips to Cần Thơ City and Đồng Tháp and Vĩnh Long provinces in the Mekong Delta.
Youngsters are converging at a forum that opened in Hanoi on July 24th. They are expected to discuss, share and generate fresh ideas on various issues in Vietnam.
The Vietnam Youth Forum took the theme, I Think, as organizers believe that only independent thinking that sets one apart from others. Participants have a chance to express their special ideas and contribute to the development of the community. During the 5-day event, 30 most outstanding youngsters nationwide will talk about topics like inspiration, critical thinking, and Vietnamese and global issues. The event is expected to fuel the implementation of practical projects, thus encouraging youngsters to learn and contribute to the society.
In recent years, many families have allowed their children to participate in life skills summer camps organized by the Army during the holidays in a bid to make them more self-reliant.
This is the first time Nguyễn Khôi Linh has led her family for as long as a whole week. The 10-year-old girl is taking part in the summer camp and is already feeling the benefits. She is now able to fold her bedding, wash and brush her teeth independently, which she has never done at home unless her parents remind her. During the training, Linh and her new friends are learning how to live in a disciplined and unified way. At first, I found it really difficult to fold bedding, and I often needed help from others, but now I can do it myself. At the practice camp, students aged between 10 and 18 are learning basic first aid skills and learning to show trust and offer mutual support. The days learning life skills with the Army have been very special to me. I've become much more self-reliant and I understand more about the life of soldiers. I know now to be more responsible to society and my family. We have the chance to do fun new things, such as cooking outdoors, putting up a tent and going on patrols. The life here makes me feel more active, dynamic and enthusiastic. After being trained at the practice camp, I feel very happy to know we are living in peace under the guard of these soldiers. Each day, students eat 3 collective meals like this. With a bowl and a pair of chopsticks, they enjoy the carefully rationed meal. In the evening, they receive lectures about a healthy and responsible lifestyle and showing love to family and friends. At the end of the week, the students will return home as more mature and responsible people.
Phong Nha Caves in Quảng Bình Province's Bố Trạch district have been declared one of the best tourism destinations in the world. The site was granted the status by TripAdvisor, one of the world's biggest tourism promotion websites.
With a rating of 4.5 out of 5 points, Phong Nha Caves came out top. Riddled with hundreds of cave systems and spectacular underground rivers, Phong Nha is considered heaven on earth. Its collection of stunning dry caves, terrace caves, and glistening crystal-edged stalactites represent nature on a very grand scale indeed. Phong Nha Caves are part of the Phong Nha Kẻ Bàng National Park, a World Natural Heritage Site recognized by UNESCO in 2003.
And that comes to the end of our news today. Thank you for joining us and see you next time.